Good afternoon. I'm Don Steichen. I work for Edward Jones. I have a practice here in Raleigh, North Carolina. About 2 years ago, I got an idea that I wanted to publish a book, and it was along the lines of the Think and Grow Rich idea that Napoleon Hill published 100 years ago. I want to do that, but I thought that it might be an interesting twist to do it first in the form of a video podcast, to interview a few dozen thought leaders, business leaders, C-level folks in our local community, get their perspectives on what made them successful, and then start to compile that into a book. But the first step is working with Elyse on developing a strategy and a plan for the video podcast. And confidence, for me, is what it was all about leading up into this podcast. The biggest problem that I saw in front of me in wanting to start this new venture was a lack of experience, was a lack of understanding of all the facets that go into developing, producing, organizing the entire process of a podcast. It's not just as simple as taking an iPhone and starting from there. There's a lot more thought and strategy that needs to go into that. And so working with Elyse has been instrumental in helping me formulate the strategy that we're planning to use, even down to the questions that we ask for this. Working with Elyse just has really helped me advance my initiative, my goal of meeting this video podcasting effort. The biggest benefit in working with Elyse is that she was very structured in how she wanted to lead through the sessions, what she wanted to accomplish. And it was really great because both through the video, through Zoom video conference ourselves, it was nice being able to see in a Word format or in a document, here's our outline, here's what we're going to achieve. And we did that. We accomplished a lot in the time that we spent together. I feel so much more confident now coming out of the sessions, like I'm ready to take charge of this initiative, this podcasting effort. What I would really encourage someone who is considering working with Elyse is you're working definitely with a coaching professional, someone who can bring you a lot of insight and a lot of resources that you may not have thought about, to give you a lot of direction and give you that confidence that you really need in order to tackle your project, your initiative that you're working on. Elyse has just been instrumental, and I can't thank her enough for the efforts that she's gone through, really just the resources and direction that she's provided.